Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can get notifications when I post something new. Like, share, and subscribe. Alright, so I just thought that I would jump on here and kind of give you guys an overview on what I've been doing for my craft room organization 2025. And yeah, I started out the year strong like we always do when we have goals and New Year's resolutions, and I kind of slacked off a lot. Like, I mean, I have not even kept up writing down what I was doing. I have been doing things, but I haven't wrote them down, and I've kind of just got out of doing it this way. So I just want to go over this and let you guys know that even though it's not on paper, even though it's, you know, it's still in my brain that I'm doing this. I color coded and I have been organizing somewhat, and I'm getting there slowly, but there's still a lot of work to do, and it's not going to get done in 2025. The only way that it would get done is if I stopped doing everything, like making my crafts that I love to make, hosting swaps, just all the things that I use my craft room for. If I stopped doing that and just focused on this, it would get done. But I want to have fun in my craft room. So it's going to be a work in progress for many years. And when I get it done, then I will do a complete like, what do you call it, tour, a craft room tour. But I have done videos for these months, every month, going over and doing like a recap of what I've done. And then I kind of slacked off when I got to like April. So like, yeah, the first 4 months I've kept it all kind of, you know, I kind of did a little bit in May, but I didn't really have anything to do in June. July, I started printing photos for scrapbooking, and I've made a box to sort the embellishments, and I've got a lot of things organized, but I don't have it written down. So July, August, September, we're getting ready to start October. What I've done though, I want to kind of show you guys what I've done. So I've purchased a magnifying light, which is right here that I'm using now, and I will show you that. And I also, when Joann's was going out of business, I got my magnifying light and I love it. And then the drawer towers I've replaced with a project tray, so that's even better. I love this and it's working. I've organized my tool that was in the drawer tower and the bags and the bins and stuff. I still have an issue with the bags, so I'm working on that. I use a file bin for card stock scraps. Can't get that out. And I cleared out a shoe photo box for embellishments. And then that's where my note in here is I started printing out photos and making room for my embellishments that have come into me, and that way I can use them. I just have to get a system down to organize by theme, color, style. But yeah, this is not working for me because I don't have the time to sit and write, and I'm not making time to do all of it on paper. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to show you kind of what I've done and where I'm at and where I'm going to go. So hold on one sec. Okay, so I have the camera or the phone in my hand. So I'm going to walk around and explain kind of what I'm going over. And I will leave this for a second so you can kind of read through and see what I have done. Like I said, I didn't do anything in April. I purchased some things when Joann's was going out of business. And then, like, I've already gone over all this stuff. And I've made videos on that. But we're starting off from April to October. And I'm just going to show you what I did. So, this here is the magnifying light that I am talking about, and it is awesome. It stands on the floor, it's out of the way. I can use it when I'm wire wrapping beads or anything tiny. I use a light when I'm doing videos. I use it all the time. Might as well shut it off. I'm not using it now. And then this is the project tower that I bought from Joann's when it was going out of business. This is We Are Memory Keepers. And I want to say I got it for like $35. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've gotten it. And yeah, this is what I'm using for my projects when I work on my projects. Like, I sign up to do my projects and then I hang those up here, and then this is where I sort them out, and I have some like printed and in here for what I'm like this one. Whoops, is my Christmas one that I'm working on, and that's down at the bottom because it's on hold right now. And then I have the spooky, there's a lot of Halloween stuff I'm working on, and then my popcorn swap. So this is my project cart, and I will pull this over and set it here and work on whatever I'm working on and then push it back. So it's really nice. And if you guys have the room and the means to do something like this, I highly suggest that you do it because it's amazing. It's working great for me. I've also reorganized this area, and I had the two stackable cube shelf things side by side, but I had to go like walk in between there often to use my die cutting machine, which I had to buy a new die cutting machine because mine finally took a poo on me. So you'll see the thing hanging on my whiteboard over there that I don't use, and I need to figure that out and use that space. But those are projects that I have just sent out and finished, and I will put those in my book that I am keeping track of that stuff with later. So also I have purchased, and I just got back from Menards because I purchased another shelf. And what I'll do is I will cut this down and get 2 shelves for like, I think it was like $10, $10.55 or something like that. And I will cut that down and make another shelf. I'm going to put one in here, and then I can store boxes in there. So here are the embellishments, the boxes that I've made for my embellishments and photos to scrapbook. So I've also picked those boxes up at Ollie's, and I want to say I paid like $1 a piece for those. And I know they don't match, but that's okay. I'm good with that, you know. I do not like these, and I don't recommend them. They don't stack very well inside each other. I got those from the Dollar Tree, and I don't care for those. I do like these, however, because you can stack 4 high, or how many ever, like wherever your shelf is, but you can stack them. They stack nicely, and they have this latch so that if you have too much stuff or whatever, you can just latch it. I forgot to latch that one. And then I have my dies or my punches in here, which I need to purge through and get rid of the ones that I don't use. I have another, what else was I going to show you? Oh, when I added the other shelf, I organized my beads, and I've got more totes here because I have to go through and organize those. But I've organized these by colors, and I'm going to separate and make colors of the rainbow for all of these. And then, yeah, that's where I'm at with my craft room. And it's still a big work in process and a mess, but that's where I'm at now, and I just thought I would share because I'm sure people are wondering, where am I at? And I am still lost. I cannot find things. I'm working on it, and I'm trying, but I'm also wanting to play with my things and have a good time, and not be all work and no play. Thanks for watching. Bye.